Here we are back again with another video, and yes, after yesterday's disappointing display, and I'm a very passionate person, and in the heat of the moment I do get myself chewed, upset, and I was very disappointed yesterday. I was very upset and I was very chewed, believe me or not. I had to go downstairs, chill out, relax, have a couple of cans and basically calm down a little bit. But now after the Lord Mayor's show, and I did watch Lee Johnson's interview after the match yesterday. Now, for me, it's the first time I've seen Lee Johnson tetchy. Like he wanted to bite off the reporter's head. It just seemed it was getting under his skin. And this is the reporter who's probably employed by the club, who asks some pretty much straightforward, easy questions. So imagine how he's going to get in the heat of the moment, being bombarded by reporters who want to wind this bloke up. So yes, he was very upset, very disappointed. He said the right side of the team, on the right side of the pitch, didn't play well at all, particularly well. That must mean Max Power, Jack Diamond and whoever else wandered over that side. Now for me, Max Power yesterday didn't do a great job. It isn't his natural position, so I'm pretty disappointed we're not going to bring in a right back if we don't have a fit right back at the club. Now Conor McLaughlin, how far away has he from being fit? I'm not quite sure. So for me, it isn't the answer having Max Power out there, like it wasn't the answer having Luke O'Nien out there. We need to purchase a proper right back who's being brought up through the ranks to be a defensive right back, not just a midfielder playing out of position. Now Luke O'Nien did come on late on. Disappointed Luke O'Nien, for me, has to start. Luke O'Nien has to start in the Papa John's Trophy on Tuesday night against MK Dons. 6:30, I will do a live stream. He has to start. Because, I mean, we do want to win the Papa John's Trophy, yes, of course. The Papa John's pizzas itself are absolutely rubbish. I did have one for the last round of the Papa John's Trophy. When you first taste it, it is quite nice, but after 3 or 4 bites, it starts to get inside your system. It does leave a bitter taste in your mouth, and at the end of the day, I felt quite sick after it. So I'm only going to give it a 2 or 3, so it's probably one of the worst pizzas out there on the market, the Papa John's pizza. It's disgusting. Barbecue chicken, didn't like it. I thought it was rubbish. There's loads of things you can do with that, but there's better pizza shops out there altogether. And this is how far we've come down in the standard of football, that we are competing in the Papa John's Trophy. Never mind, at least they can sponsor the trophy. But can we beat MK Dons? MK Dons, I'm sure they beat Wimbledon yesterday, and if they didn't, it was a draw. But it won't be easy. They've already beat us once this season. But we have to win. For me, we have to go for this trophy. We have to play some of the fringe players as well. And we have to give the young lad, Vokins, from Southampton, his first start. Yesterday, when Johnson was asked the question, why didn't he start? Again, he got to be himself a bit chewed. He's just come in the side. He hasn't had a session yet with a training session with the team. Why should he start? The reason why he should start in the future is because McFadden isn't the answer. McFadden isn't good enough. If this guy's coming from Southampton, for me, Tuesday night's the perfect opportunity again for him to bed himself into the team, get used to the system, and again, if the system I don't like, 4-2-2-2, isn't for me for what this side wants. This side wants a traditional 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3. If we've got Ledbetter and Scowen in the centre of midfield, they're being bombarded and overrun. We haven't played well all season, and every time we do get bombarded and overrun, it's because the midfield isn't strong enough. So we need another midfielder in there. Now, whether we have Ledbetter, for me, the best position is to hold a midfielder to protect and defend the defence. Because sometimes they're undefendable, but sometimes, they do all right. Flanagan yesterday, for me, did have a good game. Now, Ledbetter sits in that helping just in front of the defence. Then you can have 2 midfielders, maybe if that's Luke O'Nien and Scowen, to get forward with the ball, spray the ball around. Let Ledbetter be the holding defensive midfielder. If we only have the 2 in the midfield, we get overrun. We're being dominated. We're being battered by teams left, right and centre. Yes, we win a game 1-0. We win another game 1-0. But then we go and let a couple of goals in yesterday. And we draw other games as well. We've drawn too many games this season. We may have only lost 4, but we have drawn quite a lot of our games. We're losing 2 points every single match. And we're being dominated by teams left, right and centre in League One, which is a bit worrying. It is very worrying. So the 4-2-2-2 does not work. Now, sooner Lee Johnson, I'm not going to tell you what to do because you're the guy in charge of Sunderland. But for me, He needs to realise that the midfield isn't strong enough, it isn't good enough to play this system. Now, Papa John's Trophy is a different kettle of fish. It's a different, it's a different story altogether. If we do get beat the Papa John's Trophy, it will be a little bit disappointing, but at the same time, it won't be the end of the world. But if you bring your Jake Vokins in, you bring your Jordan, is it Jordan Jones who came in? You bring him in, start him if he's fit. Bring Luke O'Nien in the centre of midfield. For me, you play 4-3-3 or 4-4-2. So, this fringe players that need to come into this team, come into the squad, they can't do any worse than what we're doing at the moment. We're not winning every game. We're not dominating. We're not performing well. I mean, I was gutted yesterday. I mean, I cannot believe how far we've dropped down. And we do, yes, I accept we're in League One. We're a League One average side. I accept that. But if you cannot see out a game of football and defend the last 3 or 4 minutes, it's bad. It is. It's bad man management of the match. Get the ball down, pass it amongst yourselves. Don't do stupid long ball tactics. Don't kick it out. Take it down. Just pass the ball around. Well done, Gillingham yesterday. At the end of the day, in hindsight, you were by far the better side for me. You dominated most of the match. It's only when we actually go on the offensive and try to score a goal that we actually look good. When we sit back and defend this 1-0 lead, or whether the team just switches off by itself. And you can see Lee Johnson's getting angry and getting upset already in the start of his campaign at Sunderland. Some of the players aren't performing to the standard that he wants. And if that's the case, why play the same players all the time, week in, week out? If Max Power's not playing well, drop him. Does he have to be captain? We have other leaders surely on the pitch. McFadden hopefully will be dropped and Jake Vokins can come in and play really well at the left back position. Like I said, to drop in class. It's like a derby runner being dropped into a handicap. He should easily find his form and find his feet in this Sunderland side on the left hand side. So there we go. I'm going to go for a 3-1 away victory. Hopefully 1 or 2 new acquisitions in the side, a different formation. 1 or 2 with the fringe players coming in, wanting to perform, wanting to prove a point, and we'll go on to win the match comfortably. MK Dons, I do wish you all the best. If you do beat Sunderland on Tuesday night, I do hope you're going to win the final. Eventually. Hope you make the final. Hope you win the Papa John's Trophy. Get a few pizzas for yourselves. Right, there we go. Please leave a comment down with your score predictions in the comment sections down below. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We're getting there slowly. Another 230 to go. And don't forget tonight, SAFC Fan TV, where we'll dissect the game. And I'm sure there's 1 or 2 upset Sunderland fans on the channel.